When Parker Schnabel is away on business, the responsibility of running his massive gold mining operation falls on the shoulders of foreman Mitch Blaschke. As one of Parker's most trusted crew members, Mitch must keep the team focused, the wash plants running, and the gold flowing. On this particular day, he faces the challenge of overseeing 3 active wash plants spread across the vast 9,500-acre claim, ensuring that every part of the operation continues smoothly despite the absence of the mine boss. With Parker away, Mitch knows he has a busy day ahead. The team is running 3 wash plants: Big Red in the Bridge Cut, Bob in the Sulphur Cut, and another plant working through the Long Cut. It's a massive operation requiring constant supervision. "We got to keep the wheels rolling," Mitch says, knowing there's no room for downtime. But running wash plants is just one part of the equation. Mitch's day is packed with unexpected challenges, from equipment failures to last-minute fixes that can make or break the operation. Earlier this season, Parker made a hefty investment, purchasing 3 brand-new superized water pumps for $540,000. These pumps were crucial for keeping the wash plants running and dewatering gold-rich cuts. However, when the crew attempted to fire them up, they found a major issue: no fuel in the tanks. "Spend $500,000 and they siphoned out the fuel tank." "Thanks, guys," Parker quipped. The situation worsened when Mitch inspected the pumps and discovered significant rust buildup inside, a direct result of them sitting dry for too long. Without hesitation, he suggested a test in a pond before deployment. His suspicions were confirmed: the fuel filter was clogged with rust, making the brand new pumps useless. With no time to waste, Mitch and mechanic Jordan Sands quickly swapped in an older, reliable spare pump to get the operation back online. The next hurdle was priming the pump, which was complicated by a faulty foot valve. Mitch took a risky but calculated approach, performing a technique called deadheading to force water through the system. The move was dangerous: too much pressure could blow the pipeline apart, but it worked. "We got her!" Mitch shouted as water surged through the system. The crisis was averted, but barely. A costly mistake at Sulphur Creek. Meanwhile, mechanic Taylor Mateka faced another setback at Sulphur Creek. One of the loaders, nicknamed Arnold, was experiencing a critical issue: water in the fuel. With no backup loader available, wash plant Bob was at a complete standstill, halting gold production. Upon investigation, Taylor discovered that the problem wasn't water at all: it was diesel exhaust fluid, DEF, mistakenly poured into the fuel tank. This simple mix-up could crystallize in the fuel system, potentially destroying the engine and leading to $15,000 in repairs. To fix the issue, Taylor drained over 100 liters of contaminated fuel and performed a full system flush. While he hoped this would prevent lasting damage, the risk of injector failure remained high. The mistake served as a costly reminder of how a minor lapse in judgment could have devastating consequences. A race against time. As the shift neared its end, the entire crew came together to ensure the final cleanup was executed perfectly. With Roxanne, their key wash plant, back in action, every ounce of gold recovered was vital. The team carefully consolidated the gold concentrate into one tank, taking extreme care not to spill any of their hard-earned gold. Even team members who usually worked outside of the field pitched in. Justin, normally stationed at the loader and wash plant, was hands-on with cleanup. Nikki, who typically worked at the camp kitchen, was out helping. Tatiana, who had spent the season jumping between loader duty and assisting with cleanup, was once again doing it all. With the Long Cut nearly mined out, every cleanup became more critical. The team's efforts over the past week were now condensed into one tank, ready to be processed. As the final steps of cleanup wrapped up, Mitch reflected on the chaos of the day. Keeping Parker's operation running wasn't just about hard work, it was about making fast decisions, fixing problems on the fly, and ensuring every machine, every person, and every process stayed on track. Because at the end of the day, if the wash plants aren't running, they're not making gold. And that's simply not an option. As Parker Schnabel's gold mining empire grows larger with every passing season, so does the complexity of keeping it all running smoothly. While Parker may be the face of the operation, Mitch is the heartbeat, a hands-on leader who embodies the grit, endurance, and technical knowledge needed to keep the entire machine moving. Even Parker has acknowledged that as his empire grows, he can't manage it all the way he used to. That's why people like Mitch are so vital. Mitch brings years of experience, a deep understanding of mining operations, and an unwavering commitment to doing the job right. He knows when to make the call, when to step in, and when to trust his team to take the reins. What sets Mitch apart isn't just his mechanical know-how, though that alone is impressive. It's his ability to make critical decisions under pressure, to rally the crew when morale dips, and to turn chaos into control when the unexpected hits. He thrives in the gray areas, the moments when there's no clear answer and no time to waste. Mitch's leadership style is grounded in respect. He's not barking orders from a perch, he's in the mud, in the equipment, getting his hands dirty. Whether it's 30 degrees below zero or the crew's been grinding for 14 hours straight, Mitch is right there, leading by example. His presence sends a clear message: we're in this together. Over the years, Mitch has grown into more than just a reliable mechanic, he's become a master of mining logistics. He juggles machine scheduling, coordinates repairs, keeps tabs on fuel, and even adjusts strategies midstream to keep production on pace. When equipment breaks down or weather throws a wrench into carefully laid plans, Mitch is the one who adapts on the fly, often with little more than a toolbox and instinct. And then there's the intangibles, the stuff you can't teach. Mitch knows the terrain. He knows the crew. He can sense when a wash plant is off rhythm, when an operator is struggling, or when a decision might backfire. That kind of sixth sense only comes from years of boots-on-the-ground experience. Perhaps most importantly, Mitch is a stabilizing force. In an environment where millions of dollars are on the line and stress runs high, Mitch keeps a level head. He diffuses tension, cracks jokes to keep spirits up, and never lets his crew feel like they're facing the storm alone. When Parker is away, it's Mitch who steps up, not by trying to be the boss, but by making sure everyone else has what they need to succeed. As Parker Schnabel's operation expands into new ground and new seasons, one thing is becoming clearer than ever: the future of this mine doesn't rest on one man's shoulders. It rests on the strength of a team, and Mitch Blaschke is the cornerstone of that team. In a business where broken equipment and broken spirits can tank a season, Mitch is the guy who holds the line. And that's exactly why Parker trusts him with more responsibility year after year. Mitch isn't just keeping the mine running, he's helping build its legacy.